Hello everyone, this is Mr. Matube here, and today welcome to my review on Doraemon movies. Yeah, now I'll be reviewing the very first movie of the hit anime franchise by the name of Doraemon. I already explained what Doraemon is in my two animes that I'll be covering on this channel video. And so today um I'll be talking about the very first movie in Doraemon's input of movies and television. And the very first movie is Nobita's Dinosaur that came out in 1980, I believe. Yeah, 1980. So, what happens in Nobita's Dinosaur is that it's a very like traditional tale where Nobita is basically promised, and his friends like Shizata, Giant, and Sunio, they see cool stuff about dinosaur, and Nobita promises that he will bring them a real dinosaur, like a real dinosaur, and then his friends laugh at him, and like he makes a challenge that he will put spaghetti on his nose, or else he will give them the dinosaur, or else he'll do like this steam challenge of something like spaghetti on his nose. I remember, yeah. So basically, Nobita goes around and he finds this little ad that's hidden in the dids, and he takes the ad and wraps around it the time cloth, only to be turned out that it's an actual dinosaur head that has been expired. So he puts it under the time cloth, and the dinosaur actually pops out. It's a little like a lizard. It's a little like lizard-like creature dinosaur by the name of Piste. He names it Piste. So we see like a really cool tale of Nobita bonding with Piste, and he tries to keep it hidden in his room, but then Piste grows larger and larger and larger. So he tries to hide it in the pond, but it's getting larger to the point where some citizens are trying to uncover it. So basically, they go back in time and they try to bring back Piste to his period. And there's also, but it turns out that his period isn't that they bring Pasty to the west side of the Prototypic era, I think, yeah, of the Jurassic era. I mean, I'm not sure what era they were in, but like the era where there was dinosaurs in there, of course. So yeah, they bring it to the west side, the part where the US is in there, but that's hostilely attacked. So they have to bring it all the way to the east side and what all the way until it reaches the east side. So yeah, I will say this was a really fun adventure. Seeing everyone being trapped, and also everyone was like trapped in there. So, like when they time traveled, Doraemon's time machine gets destroyed. So everyone is trapped all the way until they find a way to that bad, which is in the east, side of the island where Japan was. The part where Japan was during that time, and and I mentioned, they basically get chased by those time hunters that want peace team, and they try to capture Nobita. They want him as like a prized figurine, but then Nobita basically fights those like time hunters, to saying that they violate terms, they steal dinosaurs, etc., and try to sell them so that they can get money. And yeah, and I will say this was a really fun adventure. Seeing Nobita bonding with Peach was great, and I loved Nobita trying to face him, and also in the end where Nobita befriended Beast and had to say goodbye. It was really emotional, and I really liked it. And for Doraemon's first movie, I have to say this was a really great. This feels very nostalgic. I genuinely loved, the adventure the movie presented, and it was great for the first movie in Doraemon's input. So yeah, the creators did a wonderful job. The animators did also great. This movie is really like traditionally animated, and I don't think it looks dated at all. I mean, some aspects do, it might look, it definitely looks like an 80s like an 80s anime movie, but it still is a great movie nonetheless, and it has some beautiful looking scenes with and they nailed the visual style perfectly, in my opinion. So yeah, that is Doraemon, Nobita's Dinosaur, a really great, fun first movie, and yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time with my review on the second movie. Goodbye, everyone, and have a peaceful day.